Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the College of Fine Arts virtual award ceremony. I am your host, Todd Fitzpatrick, and I will be keeping us all on track today. So before we acknowledge our award recipients, may I present to you our Dean, Dr. Nancy Usher.
Greetings all. We are so pleased to gather virtually today at this special ceremony to honor very deserving faculty who have made the College of Fine Arts and the university tremendously proud. Your commitment to your creative expression, your scholarship, and to your students is inspiring to us all. We also wish to recognize our faculty and staff who have demonstrated long-standing exemplary service to higher education and the College of Fine Arts. It is because of you that we continue to grow and thrive. Your dedication is so appreciated, and we look forward to many, many more years of working with you. Today is a day of celebration, and we do continue to celebrate even in these challenging times. I could not be prouder of how all of you have continued to serve the college with such generosity of spirit. Thank you so much to all of you for demonstrating amazing qualities of unmatched creativity, hard work, dedication, and resiliency. Thank you so much. Again, I'm so proud and excited to be with all of you today as we honor our faculty and staff. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Usher. We will begin with our Length of Service Awards for the 2020-2021 academic year. So feel free to applaud and express your gratitude for your outstanding colleagues as I announce each recipient and their years of service, but please keep yourself on mute as you do. We're going to first recognize our 10-year length of service awardees. These awardees started at UNLV in 2011 when the cost of a gallon of a gas was $3.52, and OMG and LOL were added to the Oxford English Dictionary. Adele's Rolling in the Deep was the #1 pop song, and the Space Shuttle Discovery made its final landing at the NASA's Kennedy Space Center. So we're going to award today Rochelle Walker and Eric Weber.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Rochelle. Our next awardees began working at UNLV 20 years ago in 2001. What was happening in 2001, you may ask? Well, the first generation iPod was released. A gallon of gas was $1.46, and the 9/11 attacks shocked our country and the world. 3 of the big box office hits included Harry Potter, The Lord of the Rings, and Shrek. We're awarding a Louisa McDonald today for 20 years and Danny Ortega. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And finally, we recognize our colleagues.
Thank you.
Thanks, Danny. Finally, we recognize our colleagues who have been at UNLV since 1991, 30 years ago. Seinfeld debuted on NBC. A gallon of gas was, wait for it, $1.11. The movie Silence of the Lambs won 5 Academy Awards. The Dow Jones Industrial Average topped 3,000 points for the first time in history, and the population of the city of Las Vegas was 298,000 people. So congratulations and thank you for your service to Cathy Allen and Francisco Menendez.
Thank you very much.
So much. Thank you very much.
So please contact Janice McKay to pick up your pin or medallion. I know she's been working diligently to try to get a hold of those from the provost office. And again, on behalf of the College of Fine Arts, we salute you for your stellar years of service to the college, to the university, and to our community. And now on to the special awards for the 2019-2020 academic year. These award recipients who are with us today may choose to give brief remarks if they so wish. And once the awards have been announced, we will have video presentations from a few of our recipients sharing their recent accomplishments to conclude the ceremony. may our next awards gathering be in person. So without further ado, the first award goes to our outstanding part-time instructor, MJ Min from Art. MJ, would you like to say anything? Okay. The next award we have is our College of Fine Arts Outstanding Teaching Award, and it goes to Ashley Doughty from Art as well. Ashley, would you like to say anything?
Thank you. I don't have anything prepared, but I just want to thank everybody very much. I'm very honored by this award.
Congratulations. Thank you. And the final award we have today goes to, or is the Charles Vanda Award, and it goes to Tim Bavington, also from Art. It's a sweep this year. Tim, would you like to say anything?
Hi, and thank you very much. I'd just like to say thanks. I really appreciate the support I've had from the College of Fine Arts. As I said, it's a pleasure working at UNLV. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and congratulations. Again, congratulations to all, and thank you for joining us today. And now here are a few video presentations from today's awardees.
I really liked the opportunity to help out in the community, especially with the pandemic going on. So the idea behind it is to remind people of the safety measures to keep one another healthy during COVID-19. In particular, we wanted to emphasize reminding people to wear their masks and to keep 6 feet apart from one another. So in particular with this signage, referencing other COVID-19 related signage that's out there, I wanted something that was a bit more personable, something that spoke people's language and wasn't so formal, and was also really pleasant to look at. So it shows colors that were really inviting. The imagery is all from the Las Vegas and Southern Nevada area, and the phrases are all things that you would probably say to a neighbor or a friend. So a lot less formal, a lot more friendly. Being able to actually take something so important and use typography to send a message to a broad audience has been really an exciting experience for me.
Hello there, Professor Menendez from Dr. Addison. I'm sorry I can't be there live at the CFA awards ceremony. This is your official 2-minute video telegram and 30-year thank you from the Department of Film. When you arrived at UNLV in 1990, we weren't a department. We were an interdisciplinary program in film studies with 7 students helmed by the inimitable Dr. Hart Wegner. There was no production component, but your arrival changed all of that. Your untiring dedication and vision over the decades took us from that moment to this one, with hundreds of current film majors and alumni working in Los Angeles, New York, and all over the world. You served as chair from 1999 to 2016 and then segued to your current role as artistic director. And you built your reputation as a leader in the discipline on the cutting edge of storytelling, directing techniques, and technological innovation. You shot multiple feature films and brought students into the heart of the production process. In 2017, NSHE selected you as the statewide winner of the Board of Regents Award for Creative Activities, recognizing your long record of distinguished achievement. Over the decades, you've devoted yourself to service in one of the nation's premier academic film organizations, the University Film and Video Association, serving multiple terms as a board member and as president from 2014 to 2016. In recognition of your extraordinary efforts, you were inducted as a UFEA Life member in 2018. Later in that same year, you facilitated UNLV Film's induction into Select, a global organization of 180 film schools whose U.S. members include USC, UCLA, NYU, and now UNLV. And in 2020, you became the first film professor in North America to win Select's prestigious Teaching Prize. At every step of the way, you've been there for our students, our unit, and our discipline. And now, we'd like to say, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, Professor M.
The big question is, how do we teach directing in a pandemic? Of course, I did not have an answer for this right away, but in 72 hours, I came up with a way to do it, which we implemented immediately. My name is Francisco Menendez. I'm the artistic director of the UNLV film program. But how do you do a course called Advanced Directing Workshop Initiative, in which you have actors, you have directors that are learning to be actors to help them direct. You have directors that are working with professional actors. You have cinematographers, production designers, editors, and costume designers all collaborating together. How do we take that into the virtual space?
And now this year, there were several nominations from different schools, and we have one winner only. And I'm happy to say that this is our friend and colleague from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Francisco Menendez. I would like to first ask the CNA chair, Michael Kowalski, to say a few words presenting Francisco, especially acknowledging that this is the first teaching award winner from the region of North America. We have had winners from almost all the other regions, actually from all the other regions, from CARA, from CAPA, from CIBA, and from JECT. Finally, we have a teaching award winner from CNA.
I think if you've met, and I know that a lot of you have met Francisco over the years at select events, one thing you notice about him, he's always been at the forefront of technological change. And he's always had this real eagerness to kind of push the envelope and embrace innovation. In the US, he is probably the first person that I met that's been kind of teaching actively immersive technology. He not only teaches it at UNLV, but I know he's done workshops. He's not just someone who teaches it, he really kind of, believes in it. And he is also, and this is more recent, of course, this is with COVID, he's developed some very kind of innovative approaches to directing. And as many of you, or at least, as many of you probably have realized now, this is a very challenging area to teach online. And I can tell you at Chapman, we're still working on it. And perhaps someday we'll figure it out, hopefully before COVID ends. So on behalf of CNA, I would like to express my heartfelt congratulations to him on receiving this award. And I have absolutely no doubt that it is well-deserved.
His deep involvement in the whole idea of just being a screen creator. Give me the tools. It doesn't matter what the tools are. If it needs to be created for the screen, any screen, even a 360-degree implied screen, then I'm going to figure it out, how it works. And I'm a big believer in the whole idea of making mistakes to learn. And I was a little frustrated in educational environments that a lot of educational environments design that out to some degree. Well, Francisco doesn't design that out. in the programs that he leads and the way that he teaches. He lets people explore and discover how things can work for them. And I think that's a really high level quality. And particularly in the circumstances we find ourselves in now, where online teaching can become so programmatic that everybody's just cookie cutter coming out the other side. And I know Francisco's looking for opportunities to help individuals find their own voice. And so congratulations, Francisco, you earned it big time.
I'm very delighted to have found Select through UFVA and realized I had arrived at a place where people who were not only professionals, but cared about visual storytelling and empowering their students to be the next filmmakers of tomorrow. I want to say I'm thrilled for my students, members of UFVA, an organization that sponsored this kid from El Salvador and got him to Select, and for all the wonderful leaders of Select that inspire me every time we're at a conference. We can innovate in this very trying time.
I'm Lou Skvorc, chair of the UNLV Department of Dance. In April 1992, I interviewed for a dance position at UNLV. I taught a modern dance class, and there was a woman taking class that was 8 months pregnant. She was an amazing dancer, and that was Cathy Allen. She did the whole class, all of the rolling around on the floor, every movement combination. And when I arrived at UNLV, Cathy had her son Scott in her arms, this little human who had taken my modern dance class with his mom. Cathy and I are a team. We both teach in the modern dance area of the dance department. For 30 years, she's been sharing the legacy of modern dance with the next generation of dancers. I can't ask for a better colleague and a better dance partner in this mission to share the rich traditions of a style of dance that we both love and share. Cathy is one of the most profound movers I've ever had the fortune to watch move. And she's a brilliant award-winning choreographer. Now, I'm not that interesting to look at, so I'd rather show you her choreographic work. I've had the pleasure of photographing and videoing Cathy's choreography since the 1990s. She creates such beautiful kinetic environments. They're sculptural, and they're easy to capture on film. You just have to hit the button at the right time. And when Cathy makes a piece, there's an understanding that she has with the students, that they're on a journey. There is exploration, and they are looking to find forms that house feeling and achieve a significance that reflects amazing attributes of the human condition. When Cathy works, she pushes students into unknown territories, and they discover and find brilliance. She often is able to create movement that allows them to get out of their own ways and expand the possibilities of their kinetic potentials. Her process and her work is filled with so many of the attributes we strive to find and train in young dancers. Passion, intention, vision, discipline, rigor, curiosity, a singularity of focus, and a generosity of spirit. These are only the still moments. And next week, you should watch the dance department concert to experience the living form of her work. Brava, Cathy. And thank you for being an excellent dance partner. And thank you for all that you teach and all that you do to make all of us better and all that you bring to UNLV. 30 years later, you're still moving, still dancing beautifully, and still changing the world one dancer and one dance at a time. Amazing and wonderful.
Wow, just amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for everyone involved in the production of this. Cathy, that choreography was just absolutely amazing, just so touching and so needed. So thank you so much. Thank you for everyone's work. It just shows the importance of the arts and what we do for our community, for our students, and for our world. So with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day and a nice weekend, and we will continue doing what we do. So
I wanted, Todd, before you stop, I just wanted to say thank you, Todd, for being the glue for this incredibly moving event. And I want to thank everyone for being here. And it was just extraordinary to honor our faculty and staff and to see the beautiful work. Todd, thank you so much for your efforts as well.
Thanks, everyone. I also would like to jump in really quick. I didn't prepare anything for the video, but I just would like to take a moment and recognize Rochelle Walker. She's earned 10 years at UNLV, and 5 of those we have been privileged to have her with us. She has done amazing work. She is an artist in her own right. She used to perform in Stomp Out Loud at Planet Hollywood. That's what brought her here to Las Vegas. And she has taken that experience and translated it to helping our students. They really love working with her and appreciate her wisdom and knowledge about performance and what that looks like and what they need to do to prepare. And she's an amazing addition to our staff, and I'm so honored that she continues to come and advise our students and work with our team every day. Thank you, Rochelle, for all you do and for spending so much time with us.
Stacy. Thanks, Peanut Gallery. a joy to work here.
I also wanted to thank others who made this happen today. Todd, again, thank you for your wonderful efforts. Thank you, Shahab and Janice and Suzette. And if I'm leaving people out, I'm sorry. But it took a lot of effort to do this. And it's so important to our college that we honor our own and we have a chance to enjoy the incredible creative expression that we have together. And so I just want to, again, honor everyone who was honored today and say that we need to do more of this. We need to celebrate more. And it took, thank you for everyone who expended effort and really thought about the importance of doing it. Our chairs and directors also reminded me in last months how important it would be to do this. And so thank you to all. Thanks, Shahab and Janice and Todd and Suzette and others. Thank you so much.